Good morning, Mr. Robin, Mrs. Robin. Oh, welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, it's just nice to be able to chill and relax, he says. Temporary compost bins are doing quite well. I've got my tea leaves, so I dry these during the summer. Remove the bags, because we're not sure whether they're compostable or not. I haven't found any tea bags from 10 years ago when I just used to throw them in. But drying them out, just make sure that they keep for a long time. Then we've got coffee grounds. Get these from any local coffee store. I must have dried these in 2021, or the label's on wrong, but the ones I dried in 2023 are still at home. Now drying them stops them from going green. Doing it like that, and it's just an activator. You can put them on wet. Do get a bit clumpy though. At least you can break the lumps up. But again, I didn't get any coffee grounds in 2024 or now this year, 2025, because of all the personal issues. And I bought some more fish poo up. I can just wash all that in now. Even though it's been raining, I still like to keep it moist because the runner beans and sweet corn were very, very dry. And of course, it's a good job we haven't got smelly vision. I'm going to put the lids on before I forget because we've got due rain. So it's Saturday before the weekend of Malvern, so I'm doing a few videos now, and the videos I do when it's dry will be shown after the Malvern show, because obviously I don't want to share too much before the show. This is the giant beetroot. It's been attacked by the beet leaf miner, but I thought this was a chard. It's a volunteer. This could be one of the bigger ones that I've got. So with the greatest intentions, sometimes it's best to leave some of the volunteers and just let them grow. You never know what you get. This one's actually growing side shoots out as well, which is what we're looking for in the giant vegetables. They ain't got to look pretty. It's the weight or the length that counts. So let's have a little look round with the best intentions. I haven't done everything I wanted to do this year, but does it matter? I've enjoyed my time up on my growing spaces as it kicks the tripod. So we'll look at plot 3 in this video. And what a display these mushrooms have been giving me. They're almost over now. As you can see, they're absolutely everywhere. And obviously, as we all know, you get mushrooms in your soil growing spaces, you've got wonderful conditions for things to grow. So these wood chips will be used in the future. I found these signs or sign frames that were buried in some grass. So I thought, I wonder if they'd make a good frame for the long beans, because as you know, they blew over in one of the little mini storms we had. So I'm going to be thinking about that, and we'll do a little video as and when I get time. Winter job. Jerusalem artichoke, still no flowers yet, but I am definitely considering not growing them again. Bargum, they do take some control in. I must have moved them about 15 times in 10 years. the asparagus. Now it's in fern. The berries are nice and red. They'll be dropping on the floor. Birds will be eating them. They'll be pooping them everywhere, and I shall have asparagus all over my beds. But what a lovely thing to look at during the autumn months. I've removed some of the pongo beans. They're now drying under the shelter. Won't be long before I can get all those out. And then I'll be knocking some seed packages up to share with you, my viewers. Over the next few weeks, stroke months, I'll be selecting the best of these to replace some of the larger bushes in the fruit cage. We've got some gooseberries there and some blackcurrants. Early bird sweet corn, that was sent by one of my viewers, and we absolutely enjoyed it. And we've got there on one of the stems one just going to dry to see if we can actually grow anything from the seed. I'll just do a little trial test and see if it actually germinates, but this is just tidied this bed up, and the rain that we've had will hopefully hydrate it. And this is the wool that we took from around those plants. I should have put it a bit thicker, I think, but it's got little white bits on it where it's been rotting down, so it has deposited some of the nitrogen into the soil and completely stopped the weeds, and the moisture retention where the wool was thicker was a lot better. So learning a lot about sheep's wool. We'll explain more on plot 1 when we see the new big bags that we've got. The sprouts here are almost ready, mid-September, but the horrible poopy mess the whitefly make. But the wasps were having an absolute field day. But obviously they haven't eaten enough. Oh dear, I'm going to have to give them a good wash. Mrs. K will not be amused if I take those home. I'll have to peel them here. Flower sprouts. We all think we can tap these off on the floor and let the frost get them, which we are. Forecast of frost. It doesn't bother them. You either get the whitefly or you don't. And I don't like spraying. Mind you, I could always use the smell-if sprayer, I suppose, to give them a good blasting. But what time have I got? Next door's hops are looking absolutely beautiful. Really nice to see. I do have to clip them back because they do get a little bit out of control, but how wonderful is that? Don't forget, leave a comment whenever you want. And don't forget to read the comments and add to them. Give those comments a thumbs up as well. Green manure, winter tares. I put this on just to protect them. So what I've been doing a sowing, let them grow a bit, then go elsewhere. I was putting cardboard down, but the seeds were sticking. So hopefully this will give a nice coverage. I'll let them have a little bit of air now. Hopefully they won't get drawn too much, especially now we've got the cloudier days. Looks like I'm getting the last of the yellow courgettes. Plant's just dying back now. Then here we've got the sweet corn rising sun. But look at that frost. It's like it's snowing. Mustn't grumble, we must have a laugh. Mustn't get too serious. The white clover's not doing as well. I think I'm going to do the white clover as a mix with the others. Like this bed. This has got the field beans, green field beans, winter tares and white clover. Again, need to take this off, else it's going to damage them. But the field beans have actually come to the top. The mice look like they've left them alone. I've had to move all this because of the new barrel I put here from home. But I think, looking at it, the white clover is growing better in amongst the others. Get rid of that holly leaf. But no, I think going forward I'll do a mix of the three. That does look more interesting to look at throughout the winter months. Like I say, as soon as it starts flowering, we chop it down, and that could be anywhere between December, pheasant, between December, January, February time. Then I'll just top it up with compost and let it rot away. If we let it flower, we lose all the nitrogen out of the soil off the nodes. We spoke about the potatoes drying out over the summer. They were all planted at the back there by the hops and that other bush. So I bought the, must be 300-400 litre rainwater collection tank from home, because I'm changing things at home, as you know. I'll do some videos on that when we get to it. But I'm going to attach a timer to that and drip feed to all the potatoes that run at the back there. That will save me a job, and hopefully the potatoes will grow better. Or at least not dry out. Oh dear, I forgot about these. This is some of the thick polycarbonate they we had. Now, these haven't had the rain. And of course, they've been stunted a little bit there. But I'll leave this open because we forecast rain a little bit later and over the weekend, then it goes dry again. But I'm going to have to leave that off, or I'll bring the wire around. There again, I've got a problem because I've got my radishes that are going to seed over here. And these radish pods, a little bit longer, and these will be absolutely full of seeds to plant next year. Nice firm at the moment, but obviously they need to go brown. Always something to do and look at on our growing spaces. So last year I planted some Cape gooseberries in here late season. Couldn't get to them because of the plastic off the compost storage area. So I decided to give them 3 pallet collar beds all to themselves. Oh dear, I've even trimmed them back, but the high winds that we've been having, it's blew them over a little bit. The soil in my beds must be absolutely wonderful. Oh, I just don't know. I'm going to have to put them in one of the scaffold beds after the green manure's finished next year. But I'll go more into that in a separate video. But dear me, it's a monster. Hopefully there will be plenty of fruits to harvest. Can't hide from me. Took a lot of water up, that has. Excuse me. They look like Christmas decorations, don't they? That's what they thought at work when I brought them in. Tomatoes in the polytunnel still doing really well. We've got a few cucumbers there for seed, and all the cucumbers are out now, bar from that little snack cucumber. It started growing again. We'll do a separate video on that, but some of these tomatoes in here now, they're looking absolutely wonderful. So this is the pineapple pig. The markings on these are absolutely wonderful. Not sure whether that's anything or not, but there's plenty of meat on there. Oh, go on then, excuse me. How nice is that? Thank you very much, Ali, from my rusty garden. My long roots haven't done so well this year, but we won't really know until we get them out. But hopefully we'll have something to take to Malvern. All the videos will be shown after the show. Well, if you've enjoyed the content, don't forget the thumbs up or a thumbs down. Hype the video if you can. Don't know whether it works or not, but everything is appreciated. I'm going to continue eating this lovely tomato that Ali sent me the seed. And I've enjoyed growing those, Ali. Thank you. And I'm going to have a little wander around now before I do a little video on plot 1. Take care, my friends. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time. Ta-ra for now. Can't beat fresh. Don't forget the end screens as he kicks the tripod again. Big feet. Size 10s.